Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please don't forget to hit on the thumbs up. A lawmaker has been faced with an unexpected event just this morning. Mr. Haruna Maitala, a member of the House of Representatives that is representing Bassa Just North Local Government Federal Constituency of Plateau State, and three others met their end this morning. Haruna was actually traveling on Friday, that was on April 2nd, 2021, from Abuja to Jos for his son's wedding. And the son's wedding was slated to hold April 3rd, 2021. And he was traveling alongside his sons, one of his sons, that's Jefaru Maitala, and an aide when the car ran into a pothole and it veered off immediately after landing on that pothole. And the next thing was that it ran into the tree. I know there is these terrible potholes that when a vehicle is on a particular speed limit and you get into the pothole, you may not be able to control your vehicle at that particular time. And the next thing is some cars would even somersault from there because of lack of control. You wouldn't be able to control the car on the reason because you didn't see that pothole on time so as to slow down on getting to the pothole before you continue with the speed you were actually driving on earlier. And in such situations, most times that accidents are terrible. And as soon as this happened, the vehicle couldn't control itself on that particular pothole and it veered off the road, and the next thing was that it plunged into a tree. As soon as this vehicle punched into a tree, it squeezed, and you can imagine all the people inside this vehicle. All of them died. The accident happened at Bade, close to Kefi in Nasarawa State, Nigeria. And unfortunately, Haruna, his son Jefaru, an aide, and the driver all died as a result of this particular accident. And it was gathered that his son was also a student of the University of Abuja and died on the spot, while the father himself died on the spot alongside with his son. But the driver and the aide, who is called the laddie, they didn't die at the spot. They had to rush them down to the Kwai General Hospital. But unfortunately, they couldn't survive because of the terrible injuries they had sustained. The injuries were so bad. Looking at this vehicle with the way it is squeezed, you would know that a human being can't come out here alive. It only takes the grace of God for someone to encounter a horrible accident like this and still live. It's so sad when you see or hear incident like this. This one is even very painful because his son is set to wed, and then on his way to his son's wedding, this heavy tragedy happened. So two lives from a particular family has gone. Then the aide and the driver, they have also gone. How will this wedding? Well, we don't know if they're going to cancel the wedding or if the wedding will still hold because it's a very big tragedy. How will the son go and stand and then exchange marital vows, smiling or dancing or crying? What is he going to do? Well, and you know, such kind of weddings where they are from a prominent home, his dad is a lawmaker based in Abuja, and then he is actually holding his wedding in Jos, and that is how this whole tragedy just befell this family. It's so heartbreaking. How will his wife accept this kind of a news? Or was the son that is even anticipating and waiting that his dad is coming up today? It's so terrible. When incidents like this happen, it's very scary. A family, two of them all gone at the same time. These roads, I think some things should be done about this road. There's a constant accident on this particular expressway. You can imagine that an express road will still be having potholes. What kind of express road is that? Express roads are meant to be as smooth as you can ever imagine, because these are highways that vehicles ply all the time, and they are running a particular speed limit that they don't expect that a road should be that bad. It's highly unfortunate. May the soul of the lawmaker, Mr. Maitala, and then his son rest in perfect peace with the Lord. Also, the aide and the driver, may their souls rest in perfect peace with the Lord. May Almighty God console their entire family, friends, well wishers, and every other person that knew them. May God console them all. It's so heartbreaking and so devastating. So he didn't live to see his son get married, and his son did not watch his dad walking towards him or even congratulating him. This is one of the hardest news that you can ever receive. Just imagine that you're standing there and waiting and hoping that your dad is on his way, and the next thing, the news you will get is your dad and your brother is gone. How is this guy going to stand and have this wedding? Well, with doubts, I don't really know at the moment what plans they would actually have, if they would decide to continue with the wedding ceremony, or they may decide to cancel it and fix it for another day. This kind of a wedding would not be a loving, happy wedding at all, because everywhere will be filled with sadness. Come to think of it, they were actually waiting for him. Looking at this, it's not something anybody should wish for anybody. Please, the government should do things about this road. All of this express road, these are roads that people should ply freely and smoothly. But the reverse is the case. The other day is a family of three: father, mother, and the daughter. Three of them all gone, wiped up as a result of accidents on this express roads. People shouldn't be losing their lives because some people are not willing to do their jobs. It's so painful to hear that this family, they're all gone. But may Almighty God console his wife and the rest of his kids and all other family members and every other person that got to know him. May God console them all. And there are other families, that is the other two men that passed away, the driver and the aide. May Almighty God console their families as well. May God console these people. It's really painful to hear people pass away like this. These people were not ill, just fell into an accident, and that was it. Receiving this kind of a news, I'm just trying to imagine how the son would even accept it. Not talk of his own wife. How is she going to accept a husband who left her with the hope of him coming back? They never saw him again. That's why it's always good for people to be very, very prayerful, because out there nobody knows what's coming after him or her. And out there nobody can predict anything. It's only God's grace and help and protection that we can go out safely and come back. All of these accidents are not planned. These are unforeseen circumstances that you can't even control. It's so unfortunate that sometimes when people get into an accident like this, they may try to control the vehicle. At that point, they've lost control themselves and they can't even control the vehicle. Nobody would say he or she can testify or say exactly what will happen to him the next, even just a second. We can't predict that. Well, our lives are under God's own protection. Our lives are under God's hands. We should ask him every day for his guidance. As before you step out of the house, you pray to God and ask for his protection. And even on your way back, ask for his protection. Some people go out, on their way back home, they don't get back to the house anymore. That is the end of them. Some, as soon as they step out of the door, the goodbye they've said, that's the last goodbye they will ever hear again from their families. So you can imagine getting this kind of a painful, hurtful news, irrespective of who the person is. Once someone passed away, it's so heartbreaking, and it affects immediate family more, those that are closest to them. They are the ones that are affected so much. Some people can't even withstand it. Some people go into coma. Some are admitted in the hospital. Because this life, you can't get it again. It's just once. And after that, it's gone. So let's learn to value every moment that we have seeing ourselves alive. And let's ask God for His protection, for His guidance, for His intervention. Only Him can protect us from harm and from evil. It's really, really sad that they had to pass away like this. Friends, please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class, every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class, starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there you can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matpa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matpa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again, and God bless you all.